Caribbean Sea. Venezuelan military conducting electronic warfare operation. Ground-based jamming station. Punta Espada military complex. Venezuelan coast. Powerful transmitters. Chinese supplied equipment. Type 909 communications jammer. Output 50 kilowatts. Frequency range VHF through SHF. Capable disrupting military communications hundreds of miles. Target United States 4th Fleet Operations. USS Gettysburg, CG-64, Ticonderoga class guided missile cruiser, plus USS Nitsa, DDG-94, Arleigh Burke destroyer, both conducting counter-narcotics patrol. 78 nautical miles north Venezuelan coast, international waters, standard operations, professional execution. At 2:47 p.m. local time, Venezuelan jamming commenced. Powerful emissions, targeting American military frequencies. Communications disrupted, data links affected, coordination compromised. Venezuelan Electronic Warfare Command believed distance prevented counterattack, believed ground station invulnerable, believed jamming achieved strategic advantage without consequences. Commander Colonel Ricardo Mendez directed operations. Orders from Defense Ministry. Jam American communications, disrupt fleet coordination, demonstrate electronic warfare capability. Americans cannot respond against sovereign territory. Assessment: catastrophically wrong. United States Navy countermove was surgical, immediate, final. What happened next eliminated Venezuelan jamming permanently. Tomahawk cruise missile. Precision strike. 57 minutes from jamming start to transmitter destruction. This is what happens when you jam American naval communications. Countermove: overwhelming. Response: terminal. Strategic demonstration: backfired completely. USS Gettysburg, CG-64, Ticonderoga class guided missile cruiser. Displacement 9,800 tons. Length 567 feet. Crew 387. Armed with 122 Mk-41 VLS cells. Tomahawk cruise missiles. SM-2, SM-6 missiles. Complete offensive capability. AN/SPY-1B radar. Aegis combat system. Advanced electronic warfare suite. AN/SLQ-32V3. Electronic support measures. Electronic attack capability. Commander Michael Rodriguez commanded. 17 years cruiser experience. Electronic warfare specialist. Combat veteran. He coordinated 4th Fleet counter-narcotics operations. Communications with USS Nitsa. Data link coordination. Professional execution. Until communications degraded severely. At 2:47 p.m., USS Gettysburg communication systems experienced massive interference. Primary tactical frequencies jammed. Satellite communications disrupted. Data links degraded. Commander Rodriguez ordered Combat Information Center. Analyze interference. Determine source. Assess hostile jamming. CIC operators activated electronic warfare systems. AN/SLQ-32 detected powerful emissions. Bearing 187 degrees. Range approximately 78 nautical miles. Venezuelan coast. Ground-based transmitter. Frequency military communications bands. Power extreme. Assessment: deliberate hostile jamming. Strategic electronic attack. Venezuelan Punta Espada Electronic Warfare Station. Commander Colonel Ricardo Mendez supervised operations. Former Signals Intelligence Officer. Electronic warfare training. Chinese equipment expertise. His station, equipped with advanced Chinese Type 909 jammer. Cost $47 million. Installed 6 months prior. Tested, never against American forces. Orders: activate against 4th Fleet. He transmitted to Defense Ministry. Jamming initiated. American frequencies targeted. Power maximum. Assess communications disruption. Ministry response: excellent. Continue operations. Americans cannot retaliate against sovereign territory. Demonstrate Venezuelan electronic capability. Strategic victory. Which countermove best addresses ground-based hostile jamming? A. Electronic counter-jamming. B. Diplomatic protest. C. Precision strike on transmitter. At 2:52 p.m., Commander Rodriguez assessed situation. Venezuelan jamming confirmed. Ground-based station. Hostile electronic attack. Communications, severely degraded. Fleet coordination, compromised. Counter-narcotics operations, impacted. Options evaluated. Electronic counter-jamming, possible but insufficient. Diplomatic protest, slow and ineffective. Precision strike, immediate and terminal. He transmitted. 4th Fleet, Gettysburg, hostile jamming detected. Venezuelan ground station, 78 miles. Request authorization Tomahawk strike. Electronic warfare attack requires terminal response. Stay with me. What happened in next 57 minutes became electronic warfare countermove demonstration, showing why jamming American naval communications triggers precision strike response, eliminating transmitter permanently. 4th Fleet Commander Rear Admiral James Wilson received request. Hostile jamming, confirmed. Venezuelan attack, deliberate. Sovereign territory strike, significant decision. But electronic warfare, act of war. Communications disruption, fleet safety threat. Counter-narcotics operations, mission critical. Legal assessment, self-defense authorized. Electronic attack, justifies kinetic response. Rules of engagement, satisfied. He authorized. Gettysburg weapons free. Tomahawk strike authorized. Target, Venezuelan jamming station. Precision engagement. Minimize collateral. Eliminate transmitter capability permanently. This is where Navy Wire brings you inside electronic warfare response operations, where hostile jamming meets kinetic countermove, where ground-based transmitters face cruise missile precision, where electronic attack triggers terminal response. Superior capability, superior accuracy, superior finality. At 2:57 p.m., Commander Rodriguez ordered, weapons control, prepare Tomahawk strike, target coordinates, Venezuelan Punta Espada facility. Mission, transmitter destruction, 1 missile. Tercom guidance, GPS terminal. Warhead, 1,000 pounds high explosive. Launch authorization, confirmed. Tomahawk tactical Tomahawk, Block 4. Range, 1,000 miles. Speed, 550 mph. Terrain following, GPS guided. Precision, 10 meters. Against ground target, devastating accuracy. Flight time to target, approximately 54 minutes. Venezuelan jamming station, about to be eliminated. At 3:03 p.m., USS Gettysburg launched Tomahawk cruise missile. Mk-41 VLS cell, booster ignited, missile erupting, climbing, transition to cruise flight, wings deploying, turbofan engine, activated, speed, 550 mph, altitude, 100 feet above water, sea skimming approach, Tercom guidance, terrain comparison, GPS updates, continuous. Course, direct to Venezuelan coast. Target, Punta Espada transmitter, 78 nautical miles. Flight time, 54 minutes. Warhead, 1,000 pounds. Impact, terminal for transmitter. How accurate is Tomahawk cruise missile against ground target? A. 50 meters typical. B. 10 meters GPS guided. C. Direct hit capability. Answer at the end. Colonel Mendez continued jamming operations, unaware of American response. His transmitter, operating maximum power. Communications disruption, successful. American fleet, degraded coordination. He transmitted to Defense Ministry. Jamming continuing. American communications severely impacted. No retaliation detected. Mission succeeding. Venezuelan electronic warfare, effective. Assessment, premature. Tomahawk, inbound. Terminal response, 51 minutes away. If you believe jamming naval communications justifies precision strike response, type Navy Wire in the comments. At 3:17 p.m., Tomahawk cruise missile, 20 nautical miles from Venezuelan coast. Altitude, 100 feet. Speed, 550 mph. Tercom guidance, matching terrain. GPS position, updating. Target coordinates, locked. Punta Espada facility, 40 nautical miles inland. Missile, adjusting course. Terrain following, flying valleys, following roads, avoiding detection. Approaching target, 37 minutes to impact. Venezuelan air defense, no detection. Radar, inadequate low-altitude coverage. Missile, invisible approach. USS Nitsa monitored strike progress. DDG-94, Arleigh Burke destroyer. Position: 62 nautical miles from Venezuelan coast. Commander Lisa Martinez coordinated. Communications with Gettysburg, still degraded but functional. She transmitted: Gettysburg, Nitsa, Tomahawk progress. Venezuelan jamming continuing. Assess transmitter unaware of response. Commander Rodriguez confirmed. Nitsa, Gettysburg. Affirm. Venezuelan jamming unchanged. Assess no detection of inbound strike. Terminal surprise expected. At 3:34 p.m., Tomahawk cruise missile entered Venezuelan airspace. Altitude: 150 feet. Terrain following. Flying through valleys. Speed: 550 mph. Air defense: no detection. Civilian radar: inadequate. Military systems: focused outward to sea. Inbound low-altitude threat: undetected. Missile: approaching Punta Espada. 23 minutes to impact. GPS guidance: precise. Target coordinates: confirmed. Transmitter location: locked. Warhead: armed. Impact: inevitable. Colonel Mendez observed jamming effectiveness. American communications: still disrupted. Power output: maintaining maximum. He transmitted: Defense Ministry, operation continuing successfully. 47 minutes jamming. American fleet communications severely degraded. No response detected. Mission: complete success. Venezuelan electronic warfare: proven effective. Recommend continued operations. Ministry: celebrating prematurely. Tomahawk: 20 minutes from eliminating their celebration permanently. What would you have done if commanding cruiser experiencing hostile jamming from ground station? Comment your tactical decision below. At 3:44 p.m., Venezuelan coastal radar detected unusual contact. Low altitude, high speed, inbound. Range: 47 miles from Punta Espada. Air defense alerted. Surface-to-air missile battery activated. But response time insufficient. Tomahawk: 13 minutes to target. Venezuelan SA-15. Gauntlet: requires 8 minutes preparation. Math: unfavorable. Plus, missile low altitude. Terrain following. Radar lock: difficult. Interception: improbable. Punta Espada facility: undefended. Transmitter: doomed. Colonel Mendez received alert. Incoming missile detected. Range 40 miles. Inbound your facility. Impact 13 minutes. Air defense: insufficient response time. Recommend evacuation. He transmitted emergency. Defense Ministry: American cruise missile inbound. Our electronic warfare station targeted. Evacuation ordered. Request air defense support. Ministry response: no air defense available. Evacuate personnel. Transmitter equipment: expensive. Chinese supplied. Protect if possible. Orders: impossible. Tomahawk: 12 minutes away. Evacuation: barely sufficient for personnel. Equipment: staying. About to be destroyed. At 3:47 p.m., Colonel Mendez ordered: all personnel evacuate. Emergency departure. 3 minutes maximum. American missile inbound. Transmitter: shut down. Facility: abandon. 83 Venezuelan personnel. Running. Emergency vehicles. Rapid departure. Facility: emptying. Transmitter: powered down. Jamming: ceased. American communications: restored instantly. Mission: ended by terminal threat. 11 minutes remaining. Equipment: billions invested. About to be vaporized. Chinese electronic warfare capability: about to be eliminated. Permanently. At 3:52 p.m., personnel evacuation complete. Punta Espada facility empty. Transmitter building abandoned. Equipment: Chinese Type 909. Cost: $47 million. 6 months operational. 57 minutes jamming American fleet. Then Tomahawk inbound. 6 minutes remaining. Installation: representing Venezuelan electronic warfare capability. Strategic investment: Chinese cooperation. About to be eliminated. Comprehensively. Terminally. Surgically. At 3:57:34 p.m., Tomahawk cruise missile terminal approach. Range, 2 miles. Altitude, 100 feet. Speed, 550 mph. GPS guidance, final update. Target, confirmed. Transmitter building, locked. Missile, descending. Final dive. Impact point, center of facility. Warhead, armed. 1,000 pounds high explosive. Then impact, massive explosion. Direct hit, building obliterated. Transmitter, vaporized. Antenna arrays, destroyed. Power systems, eliminated. Chinese equipment, completely destroyed. Debris, scattering. Fire, consuming. Secondary explosions, fuel, electrical systems, everything. Venezuelan electronic warfare capability, eliminated. Permanently, surgically, finally. Commander Rodriguez observed communications, restored. Jamming, ceased. He transmitted, 4th Fleet, Gettysburg. Tomahawk impact confirmed. Venezuelan jamming station destroyed. Communications restored. Counter-narcotics operations resuming. Terminal response, successful. Clinical report, professional assessment. Venezuelan jamming, 57 minutes. American countermove, eliminated transmitter permanently. Electronic attack, answered kinetically, surgically, finally. Tactical assessment revealed Venezuelan strategic catastrophe. Activate powerful jammer. Disrupt American communications. Believe distance prevents retaliation. Believe sovereign territory protects transmitter. 57 minutes jamming. Then Tomahawk cruise missile. Precision strike. Direct hit. Complete destruction. $47 million equipment. Vaporized. Electronic warfare capability. Eliminated. Strategic investment. Destroyed. Chinese cooperation. Wasted. Single jamming operation. Terminal consequences. Quantity or quality in electronic warfare response? Comment Q for quantity or L for quality. USS Gettysburg demonstrated Ticonderoga-class strike capability. Electronic warfare detection, immediate. Target location, precise. Tomahawk launch, authorized. Strike execution, perfect. Against ground transmitter, completely effective. Detection through destruction, 57 minutes. This is cruiser capability. Electronic warfare response, kinetic countermove, terminal effectiveness, Venezuelan jamming, eliminated permanently through precision strike. Tomahawk Block 4 proved surgical strike precision. Range, over 1,000 miles capable. Target, 78 miles. Turcom terrain. Following, perfect navigation. GPS guidance, 10-meter accuracy. Low altitude approach, undetected. Direct hit, transmitter building center. Warhead, 1,000 pounds. Destruction, complete. Against electronic warfare station, perfectly effective. This is cruise missile capability. Precision, reliability, terminal effectiveness. AN SLQ-32 V.3 Electronic Warfare Suite demonstrated detection capability. Hostile jamming, detected immediately. Bearing, determined precisely. Range, estimated accurately. Transmitter characteristics, analyzed. Location, calculated. Against Venezuelan ground station, completely effective. Detection, enabled targeting. Electronic support, critical intelligence. Precision strike, dependent on accurate location. This is electronic warfare excellence. Detection leading to elimination. 4th Fleet authorization demonstrated command decisiveness. Hostile jamming, confirmed. Sovereign territory strike, significant decision. Self-defense, legally justified. Rules of engagement, satisfied. Tomahawk authorization, immediate. Against electronic attack, kinetic response authorized. This is command capability. Legal assessment, tactical authorization. Strategic decisiveness. Venezuelan jamming, answered terminally through proper authorization. Which technology dominates 2030 electronic warfare? Advanced jamming, precision strikes, or AI countermeasures? Comment your prediction. Venezuelan government response was embarrassing damage control. Official statements claimed training facility, communication station, accidental targeting, but evidence contradicted. Hostile jamming, documented. American frequencies targeted. Electronic attack, deliberate. Precision strike, proportional response. International observers, confirmed Venezuelan aggression. $47 million transmitter, destroyed. Electronic warfare program, eliminated. Strategic capability, lost. Ministry investigation. Colonel Mendez relieved. Officers, questioned. Program, suspended indefinitely. American diplomatic response was self-defense emphasis with legal justification. Electronic warfare attack, act of aggression. Communications jamming, fleet safety threat. Precision strike, self-defense authorized. Target, military facility. Personnel, evacuated before impact. Collateral damage, 0. Response, proportional. Legal, completely. Evidence, comprehensive. Jamming recorded. Strike, documented. International law, satisfied through proper response. Regional allies supported American action completely. Colombia endorsed precision strike. Panama backed self-defense. Caribbean nations supported response. Ecuador acknowledged Venezuelan aggression. When Venezuela jams American naval communications, region responds with unified support. Electronic warfare aggression, condemned. Precision countermove, validated. Strategic partnership, strengthened through proportional response. Congressional response was electronic warfare defense validation. Hostile jamming, emerging threat. Detection systems, proven effective. Tomahawk response, appropriate. Precision strike, surgical. Venezuelan transmitter, eliminated. Investment, validated. Additional funding, authorized. Electronic warfare capabilities, expanded. May 17th proved countermove doctrine. Validated strike procedures. Demonstrated terminal effectiveness. The 83 Venezuelan electronic warfare personnel experienced career-ending operation. 57 minutes jamming, then evacuation, emergency departure. Transmitter, destroyed. $47 million equipment, vaporized. Electronic warfare capability, eliminated. Commander, relieved. Program, suspended. Careers, damaged. Professional reputations, destroyed. Single jamming operation, comprehensive personal disaster. Future operations, unlikely. Capability, eliminated. Strategic program, terminated. International electronic warfare community analyzed comprehensively. Hostile jamming, electronic attack. Ground-based transmitter, vulnerable target. Tomahawk response, precision strike. Direct hit, complete destruction. American doctrine, electronic attack triggers kinetic response. This became primary case study. Electronic warfare curriculum, counter-move doctrine, cruise missile employment, transmitter vulnerability. Venezuelan failure educated global electronic warfare community through spectacular terminal response. Was this operation electronic warfare response, precision strike, or deterrence demonstration? Leave your analysis in the comments. And while you're there, tell us, what electronic warfare operations should Navy Wire cover next? Your engagement shapes our content. Your support makes this possible. To hostile forces, understand that jamming American naval communications guarantees precision strike. Venezuelan station learned. Powerful transmitter activated. American frequencies jammed. 57 minutes disruption. Then Tomahawk cruise missile. Direct hit. Complete destruction. This is guaranteed outcome. Electronic attacks. Trigger kinetic response. Ground transmitters. Vulnerable targets. Precision strikes. Terminal effectiveness. Don't jam American communications. Don't attack electronically. Don't test cruise missile capability. To American fleet crews, understand that Commander Rodriguez and USS Gettysburg showed exceptional electronic warfare response, detected jamming immediately, located transmitter precisely, requested authorization properly, executed strike surgically, eliminated threat terminally. This is cruiser excellence. This is counter-move professionalism. When jammed, detect source. When attacked electronically, respond kinetically. When striking, execute precisely. May 17th proved doctrine works. Tomahawks eliminate threats. American response? Terminal. Caribbean Sea remains American operational area. Counter-narcotics continues. Electronic warfare attacks answered with precision strikes. Hostile jamming eliminated terminally. When Venezuela attacks communications, fleet response, Tomahawk, surgical, immediate, final. Venezuelan aggression, futile. American capability, absolute. Regional operations, uninterrupted. Allied electronic warfare cooperation increased significantly. Colombia requested detection training. Panama sought coordination. Caribbean nations, enhanced monitoring. When Venezuelan jamming gets eliminated by American Tomahawk, region responds with increased partnership. Electronic warfare defense, coordinated. Strike authorization, supported. Strategic cooperation, strengthened. If you made it this far, you understand what electronic warfare response requires. You've witnessed jamming detection. You've seen precision countermove. You've learned why attacking communications fails. This is Navy Wire, where we break down electronic warfare operations, where countermove tactics get serious analysis, where precision strikes are explained, where terminal responses are celebrated. Subscribe now. Join our community of serious naval analysts. Hit notification bell so you never miss electronic warfare coverage. Support this channel by hitting like button immediately. Share this video with someone needing to understand electronic warfare. Comment your thoughts on precision strikes. Your engagement helps us grow. Your support enables detailed analysis. Your passion drives this channel forward. Build Navy Wire community with us. 3 final questions. Which system proved most effective? Which decision most critical? What electronic warfare operation should we analyze next? Drop answers below. Debate, discuss, engage. Your comments shape future content. Quiz answer: 10 meters GPS guided. Tomahawk Block 4 achieves approximately 10-meter accuracy with GPS terminal guidance, demonstrated by direct hit on transmitter building center, proving that cruise missiles provide surgical precision against ground-based electronic warfare facilities, making hostile jamming operations terminal for transmitters. The ocean punishes electronic aggression. Venezuelan jamming commenced. Punta Espada facility. Chinese Type 909 transmitter. 50 kilowatts power. American frequencies targeted. Communications disrupted. 78 miles range. Hostile electronic attack. American response: immediate. Tomahawk authorization. USS Gettysburg launch. Cruise missile. Terrain following. Low altitude. Undetected approach. 57 minutes. Jamming start to impact. Direct hit. Transmitter obliterated. Equipment vaporized. Capability eliminated. This is electronic warfare response. This is precision countermove. This is terminal effectiveness. May 17th proved absolutely. Hostile jamming triggers strikes. Ground transmitters vulnerable. American response: surgical and final. Definitively, professionally, terminally. Subscribe to Navy Wire, where we analyze electronic warfare operations demonstrating American countermove superiority, where precision strikes receive tactical breakdown, where terminal responses get serious analysis, where cruise missile capability is explained and celebrated, where American decisiveness is recognized completely. This is Navy Wire. This is electronic warfare reality. This is your community. Welcome aboard.